Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It's me, as Junike, and today we are going to discuss a different topic which is very important in everyone's life. For anything, right? We can easily guess by seeing the title here on the screen how to make a master plan for something serious, right? Something serious means it might be your goal, your education, your degree, your work, your first business, your YouTube channel, your social contents, anything. It might be anything, right? So now we are here to turn your biggest goal into a strategic reality. Okay, we have to turn our biggest goal into a strategic reality. So let's see what happened, right? Step by step, we will try to understand. And now there's a question in our mind: why you need a master plan? And there are a lot of people who fail again and again and who do the same mistake again. I think there is not a master plan. That's why the same mistakes are being again and again. So a master plan will give us clarity, focus, and control. The clarity is so important on any category, right? For example, if you are going to buy a book, you must be very clear what kind of book you want to purchase, right? And focus. If you are not giving your full focus on something serious, you might miss the most important part of it. If you will not control, you will see them, right? How? For example, let's understand with a very practical example of our daily life, right? For example, a car is running on the full speed, but that car doesn't have the brake. Then what will happen? You already know what will happen the next. Of course, accident. So you cannot accident again and again. I understand that making something wrong and making some mistakes, it's okay. We can learn and grow and go ahead, right? We cannot make the same mistake again and again. Control, focus, clarity, these three things are very important. Avoid distraction and builds momentum, right? You have to avoid distraction. There must be so many kind of distraction which is distracting us and breaking our concentration and focus. Now we are finally on the route, right? On the route of our journey. All right. So step one, what exactly do you want to achieve? If you're not clear what exactly you have to achieve and you are going to achieve, right? If you are not clear about it, then please don't before being clear about it. The next one is make it a specific, measurable, and time bound. You must understand how much time will it take, right? If you are giving your full concentration 24/7, it's okay for a couple of days, it's okay for a couple of months, but it doesn't have any value if your whole life is running with the same circle every day. This is a very practical example we can understand by reading this line. For example, you are launching your YouTube channel with 10 videos within 2 months. Okay, then what will happen? Of course, you are very clear about your goal. Of course, you are going to create a channel and videos, and at least you want to make 10 videos for your YouTube channel. All right, you are very clear about it. Be for anything. Okay, starting your business, starting your education, completing your degree, it might be anything. So now step 2. In step 2, break it down. How? Divide the goal into, for example, process or stages. For example, you have to divide it. You cannot do everything in a time. You cannot study your all subject within an hour. Of course, you can overview or review something lightly, but you cannot do everything in a time. The most important thing we have to understand that every time we try to do and to balance everything in a time, it, it doesn't work well. I tried my best and I did it also in my past. Like, I wanted to make videos for my audience. I wanted to study and I wanted to attend my college, and I wanted to teach to a student. I wanted to manage my personal business. I wanted to control all the tasks. You can't do everything in a time. So divide the goal into process or stages. It is my life example. I face it. For example, stage 1, research. You have to research. What is it? How it works? What you can get the benefit from that? And what will happen with you if you will do? And how much time will it take? Research about it. Okay. Second stage is planning. You have to plan. Like what's the first thing you want to purchase? What's the first thing? What's the second thing? For example, you want to control or you want to bring the third stage, execution. The fourth one, review. Of course, you have to review. After doing something, you have to review, is it all okay or not? The fifth one, optimize. It's very important. Now we will see for the third step. The third step is set deadline. Deadline is very important. I will read this book until 1 hour. This 1 hour, after 1 hour is the deadline, okay? I will go there or I will exercise until 2 months, for example. Deadline, urgency. Milestone, motivation. Use a calendar or timeline chart. For example, if you are using the calendar, it is okay for the day. But if you are doing it in your day, step by step, then of course timeline chart and timer app. Otherwise, you can go to Google and search their timer, and you will get there. The fourth step is identify resources and skills needed. For example, you are running a software development company. You need graphic designer, software developer, software engineer, designer, and manager, step by step, right? So, but you are hiring some employee who are not even fit for the position, right? Then it's not gonna happen what you wanted from them, right? The skill needed, and you have to be very clear about what kind of a skill should I have if I am going to do this. What tools, skills, or people do you need if you are going to achieve the things you wanted? And of course, if you are not able to achieve it alone, and of course, I'm very sure you will need the help from others. So, what tools, skills, or people do you need? You have to be clear about it also. For example, you are opening a school. Of course, you have to hire teachers, managers, admission team, for example. Be honest, what are you missing? When you are planning, there is something missing. You have to research again. When you are thinking these all are alright, nothing is missing there. But you have to at least ask to the next person or someone you trust or some of your team members what are missing there. Action step. List everything and create a resource gap plan. Even nowadays, when we go somewhere, for example, when we go for marketing, we list everything step by step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So yeah, it is very casual and also very helpful. And I also do it in my personal life. Okay? Now, in step 5, we can see predict obstacles and plan breakup. For example, you are doing something big, but you don't have breakup plan. What will you do? If you will accident, will you be able to recover it or not? You must be very sure about it. For example, you must have backup plan. You must have insurance, right? Insurance doesn't mean that you have to go to the bank or insurance team and then you have to insure a body. No, you can give the insurance in your pocket, in your budget, right, in your account. No need to go anywhere. For example, what could go wrong? How will you respond if something goes wrong? You must have plan A, plan B, and even plan C. Then you will be able to reach at your destiny. Okay? And now we are in step 6. Daily and weekly routine. Master plan equal daily action. For example, you are doing something, today is Friday, like me. Today is Friday, I won't do anything. It's the time for me, for my personal life. Okay, it is also a task. Okay, you are giving the time to your personal life. You are enjoying the time for your personal, right? It's okay, but daily action must be needed. At least you can list something. At least you can think a few minutes, right? With a coffee or with a natural view, right? And design a routine that serves your goal. Use tracker, journal entries, journal chart, or apps or habit system. Step 7. Monitor, review, and adjust. Weekly review, what's working or not, what's not mean or not, what's working or not, you have to review every week. Flexible, adjust, but never quit. Consistency beats perfection. Yes, I got it in my life. Consistency beats perfection. If you are doing something with a full consistency, definitely you are going to success. But there must be a master plan behind. Now, finally, step number 8. This is the last step. I know the video is a bit longer, and thank you who are still watching and still with me here, okay? I thank you. And step 8, bring in your master plan to life. For example, I will give you really life example. I will give you my practical life example. Real life example, final motivation, call to action, for example. Real life example. And I started my online school with a step-by-step plan, broke it into reality action and weekly goals, adjust strategies when challenges came. I face it, so many obstacles, but I am still standing there. It doesn't mean that, it was so easy and it was so, funny something and it happened. Not at all. Final motivation, a serious plan creates a serious result. You don't need perfect steps, just consistency. Remember, your future is built what you do today. We are the people who are very lazy. We don't even have consistency. If we are going to the gym and after 1 week, after 3 days or 2 days, oh my god, me is my body, I'm feeling so pain, I can't go there. It's okay, let's give up. We only choose easiest steps, which is giving up. It's not easiest step. It is the worst step ever. What's the easiest step? Making your mind understand it. Right? Our mind, our heart, our brain, these are so innocent. You have to make them understand. You have to give them salah, right? We say salah in Urdu, Hindi, right? Salah dena hoga, right? In the movie, Three Idiots, anything happen, challenging, complicated. The actor always used to say, all is well. All is well, all is well, right? So, and be able to face anything in your life. Then let's move on and come out from your comfort zone. At first, you have to be out from your comfort zone. Then you will be able to do something big, and you will be able to do, to walk through your dreams, goals. And I ask so many people, what's your dream? What do you want to be? they simply repeat, I have many dreams, but I don't think it's all are possible to do. Why you don't think? Lack of opportunity, lack of higher education, lack of money, financial. No man. Just come out from your comfort zone, then you will see everything is existed. Today, we learn a very serious lesson, and inshallah, we will try to apply in our every plan and every activities and every starting in the starting of every task of work or business, studies, anything. So this is very different topic today we discuss together. Inshallah, see you in the next video, and pray for me because I'm preparing for my examination also. And inshallah, we will see you in the next video. Until, let's learn together and shine together. Thank you.